All right, let's start with our reactions from our games. Okay, recap of your game. Ready, set, go.
My recap is that we made no progress from last year. Not that I saw in week 1. Obviously, you still can't take too much from week 1, but I saw no progress from the coaches. I saw no progress from Kirk Cousins. I saw slight progress in the defense, slight progress in the offensive line, but overall, no progress whatsoever. That's all I have to fucking say.
Cowboys-Giants game, holy shit. I lost about 10 years off my life after that, which seems to always happen after Giants-Cowboys game. So I think I'm gonna die in like 2 years because of how many years of my life I have lost. I still can't believe that we won, that we pulled it off in the end. That was insane. Thank you. Shout out to Tom Coughlin and Eli for fucking up big time and giving us a chance to win. I'm obviously devastated that Dez is hurt and needs to have surgery and miss a huge chunk of the season, and also Randy Gregory as well, who looked promising. So I'm curious to see how we're gonna prosper without him. I'm a little bit worried. We won the game without him. I think we could win a few more without them as well. So the loser of week 1 is Tim. He went 8-8 in his picks, and I went 10-6. Thank you, Cowboys. So he's gonna get a pie to the face shortly.
Can't wait. Are you gonna pie my ass?
That gross. Here we go.
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Are you okay?
Oh fuck! You fucking hurt me. No, something's wrong.
Damn.
Something's fucking wrong.
Hey, go inside.
I got you, bitch.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
Fuck you. The one comment that we got a suggestion on for what we should do for next week for whoever loses was by a guy named Brendan Nelson. He suggested that whoever, he suggested, why can't I say that fucking, he suggested
that the loser has to kiss the winner's feet on camera. So I guess that's what we're doing
That's
next
what we're
week.
gonna do. The thing is,
it's the only
that
comment we got.
We want comments to tell us what to do. First up, we have this Thursday night's game, the Broncos and Chiefs.
I probably am going to go with the Broncos again. They didn't look that great week 1, but they pulled it off, and I think they'll look a bit better this week. So Broncos.
I will, for the second straight week in a row, will be picking against the Denver Broncos, and I'm going with Kansas City Chiefs at home. Detroit Lions at Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings were in...
Excuse me.
Incredibly... We can switch it up. It doesn't have to be the same thing every time. Shit. The Minnesota Vikings were incredibly disappointing to me week 1. Incredibly. So, no, I'm not going to pick them. Probably for the next half season. Probably. So I'm going to pick the Detroit Lions. I'm
going to pick the Lions as well. I think they'll beat the Vikings for sure this week. All right, next we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New Orleans Saints. I feel like I said New Orleans wrong.
Say New Orleans, you can say New Orleans, you can say New Orleans. It's all the same shit.
I say New Orleans. What did I say?
You can,
New Orleans? What the fuck? I never say it that
Orleans.
way. The Buccaneers at the Saints. Gosh, I guess I'm going to go with the Saints. The Buccaneers totally were just terrible.
Easy pick for me, New Orleans Saints. Buccaneers got ass raped. Probably shouldn't say that. The Buccaneers got completely destroyed.
No, it's too late. That's going in there.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers got completely destroyed by the Tennessee Titans, which...
Please excuse the glare in Rachel's face.
Had the number 2 overall pick last year, so I can't do it. I can't pick the Buccaneers. I gotta go with the New Orleans Saints at home.
Next, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Gosh, this one's a little bit tough now because I really don't know what to think of either team. The 49ers, man,
She's having a tough
crazy.
time with this one. Well, while she's thinking, I'll say something. The San Francisco 49ers, I talked a lot of shit in that first video about them. I feel bad now. They came out against the Minnesota Vikings. I don't know whether it was the Vikings just being completely disappointing or was the Niners just being a big surprise. I have no idea, but either way, they really impressed me. I'm going with the Niners.
You know what? I feel like I have to go with the 49ers as well, just because Carlos Hyde played so amazing. The Steelers don't have Le'Veon Bell still, so I guess the Steelers are going to go 0-2 in my mind.
St. Louis Rams at the Washington Redskins. I'll go first on this one. I'm picking the Rams.
Rams really impressed me week 1. I mean, lost my place. Yeah, Rams over Redskins for sure.
Once again, I would love to pick the Redskins. I can't. I can't fucking do it.
You gotta take a drink in your mug sometimes.
Oh well, I'm not gonna do it just to do it.
Okay. Fucking football.
Let me do it.
It's fucked.
We got the Arizona Cardinals at the Chicago Bears. If this game was taking okay.
Come on.
Now, if this game was taking place in Chicago,
It is taking place in Chicago.
now if this game was taking place in Chicago in December, I'd be going probably with the Chicago Bears now because that's a tough place to play in cold weather. Having it be early September still, mid-September, I'm gonna go with the Arizona Cardinals. They had a good game last week.
Fuck, I have no idea.
Fuck me, the fucking football.
I'm gonna go with the Bears at home. I think they have what it takes to beat the Cardinals, and they have some really good offensive players that could do well. Good matchup. Okay, next is the Atlanta Falcons at the New York Giants. I don't picture the Giants starting 0-2, but I think the Falcons can beat the Giants. They played really well Monday night, and I think that the Giants could fuck up again. Falcons,
All right.
win please.
Well, for me, even though the Giants should have won that game against the Dallas Cowboys, to me, they didn't play that well. And the Falcons, I feel like they played very well against the Philadelphia Eagles, even though they kind of took a step back in the second half. I'm going to go with the Atlanta Falcons to beat the Giants in New York. We got the New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills. The Bills had a great game last week. As we all know, the Patriots had a great game last week. This is a tough game to pick. I'm not going to go too crazy on a week 1 game. The Buffalo Bills are great. But I got to go with I know what I'm getting from the New England Patriots. So I'm still not sold on the Buffalo Bills yet. I'm going to go with the Pats in Buffalo. Should be a tough game, though.
I've seen the Bills beat the Patriots early in the season in Buffalo. If there's a team that could do it, for some reason the Bills are the one that can do it. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm going with the Bills. Houston Texans at the Carolina Panthers. I picked the Panthers last week, and I'm going to pick them again this week because I think they're a decent team over the Texans.
And I didn't pick the Carolina Panthers last week, which I awfully regret right now. I ended up picking the Jaguars after I thought about it for a little bit. It's not going to happen. I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to have a little bit more faith in them this week.
Then we have the Titans at Browns. The Titans pretty much surprised me last week. I don't know if the Buccaneers were just that terrible, but I'm going to go with Mariota and the Titans.
I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans. I picked the Browns last week. They let me down big time. They got their ass whooped. I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans and Mariota. I don't think he's going to throw 4 touchdowns again, but I think they're going to play well again. San Diego Chargers at Cincinnati Bengals.
I didn't pick the Chargers week 1, and I should have. I don't think the Bengals are that great, so I'm going to go with the Chargers week 2. They play well early in the season.
Get that football settled.
Okay, go.
Get it settled.
It's settled.
It's not settled. It's like different now. We can't have it different. The laces are up top.
It's going to be off. Okay, whatever.
I've never been too big on the Cincinnati Bengals. Now they are at home, so we'll see. But I'm going to go with the San Diego Chargers in this game. They really impressed me coming back after being down against the Lions last week. They really impressed me, so I'm going to go with Phillip Rivers and the San Diego Chargers at Cincinnati.
Miami Dolphins at Jacksonville Jaguars. The Dolphins didn't look as impressive as I would have hoped for against the Redskins, but I'm going to pick the Dolphins again.
Yeah, like her, the Dolphins really didn't impress me too much against us. A lot of people were saying they might win the AFC East, or some people were. I'm not on that boat. I'm not on that bandwagon, but I am going to pick them against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ravens at Raiders. This one's easy for me. The Ravens.
They're without the Terrell Suggs though, so that's a big loss for them. But yes, we're both going to go with the Baltimore Ravens this week.
So the Ravens.
Yes.
We have the Dallas Cowboys at in Philly versus the Philadelphia Eagles. No, not many were impressed with DeMarco Murray. Hopefully he doesn't have some huge miraculous game against the Cowboys. Seems to always be a big deal when players face their former teams, so I think it's going to be a big deal. But we just lost Gregory and Dez, so it does hurt. But I'm going to go with the Cowboys on the road in Philly. I'm hoping, our defense knows that we need to stop him, shut him out, make him miss that O-line.
I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. I picked against the Dallas Cowboys last week, and man, I should have been right. I should have fucking been right if it wasn't for Tom Coughlin. Whoever made that decision at the end of the game was ridiculous. Fuck them. Pissed me off so much. I'll go against them again this week. The Eagles, they really took a step back in the first half. I was like, man, they might struggle big time. But the Eagles came back in the second half and played very well. They just completely tore up the Falcons defense. And I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles to take care of business at home in a big game against the Dallas Cowboys.
NFC Championship rematch here. The Seahawks versus the Packers in Green Bay. I have to go with the Packers. I think they're going to want their revenge.
I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. I don't think...
What is your problem?
I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. I don't see them going down 0-2. There's no way. I don't see it happening. And the Packers really weren't that impressive against the Chicago Bears to me.
Monday night game, New York Jets at the Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis.
I'm going with the New York Jets. The Colts were huge disappointing to me. Disappointing. They're insanely overhyped. And
fucking loser. Oh my god.
I'm not a view, am I?
I don't know. You might be. No, you're not. Fuck.
The Colts were a huge disappointment to me last week. They got dismantled by the Buffalo Bills. I'm going with the Jets to go into Indianapolis and beat them on Monday Night Football.
I don't see the Colts going 0-2, and I think they're better than how they played, so I'm going to go with the Colts.
Oh, well, we got a lot of different picks this week, so we're not going to get a comment that says we picked every team the same.
I'm a little scared.
Awesome.